Hello, am I live? I think I may have clicked go live and nothing happened. There we go. Well, let's replay the splash screen. There we go. Proper introduction. Hello. And Kathy's here, our newest fan. Gotta get a fan dance for Kathy. Woo! 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 Thank you, Kathy. Ah. How's everybody doing today? I've been working further on ZetaMath's Best of 2022 video. Next year I'm gonna make him record it for me much more in advance. He recorded it for me on December 29th, I think. And then I had to make the ZetaMath retrospective of his own puzzles, and now I'm making this Best of 2022 video, and it's going very slow because it's very complicated. But if anybody wants a sneak peek, I've been streaming it with links in the Discord. So, welcome Daniel, welcome DJV, Jim, Kathy, Amy, MicroStudy, Mehdi. A video about the making of the video. I mean, you could just come to my stream and watch me make the video. I actually find streaming working very motivating. So, what's going on here? Today I'm doing my regular Sudoku stream. Hi, Carl. Hi, Michael. Yeah, we're gonna stream some puzzles from LMD for a few hours today. Friday, ZetaMath and I will be on stream together, and I think the plan is for me to I think the plan on Friday is for me to solve puzzles by ZetaMath students. Since the class will be over, and Zeta will be recovering from a very busy month. And I haven't seen a lot of them, but Zeta says that his students have been putting out some great puzzles. And then Sunday, we are celebrating 2,000 subscribers, finally. And we will be having one Mr. Tallcat on the stream, joining me and Zeta, solving puzzles for that. And a few people have been sending us puzzles to solve on our 2000 celebration. If you set a puzzle that you'd like us to solve on that stream, DM it to me. I do appreciate it if you get it tested. But we have a few puzzles ready for that. I don't know exactly how long we're going to stream on Sunday, but we'll figure that out. Beyond that, I don't know what our streaming schedule is going to be going forward. Zeta is starting a new semester. He has part of next week off. Um, I think classes start on Wednesday or something. Um, we're going to come up with a new regular streaming schedule. I think my goal personally is to stream about once a week, stream Sudoku about once a week. Um, and Zeta will be streaming more during the semester. Um, but I don't know days. Uh, we will we will announce a new regular stream schedule soon, and that schedule should carry us at least until summertime. Beyond that, we're doing more Fog of War puzzles, and ZetaMath started streaming the Fog of War puzzles on Sunday. We are still accepting submissions for Fog of War puzzles. I am going to cut that off next Tuesday. So if you still want to submit a Fog of War puzzle and haven't done so already, you have almost another week to do it. Beyond that, I know our bucket has gone very neglected. DJV asks if we are accepting more than one Fog of War puzzle from each setter. We are not. You are limited to one puzzle until Tuesday. You can change submissions if you've already submitted one and you want to submit a different one. You can change them, but other than that, MicroStudy says if they collaborate with Isabella, that can count. Hey Ambrose, how you doing? Welcome, David. Glad to see you as always. So I think that's all that's going on stream. Again, our bucket full of puzzles that have been voted on for ZetaMath to do is way behind, and there will probably be more than one stream coming up at some point that is just ZetaMath doing puzzles that have been voted on, because we haven't really had a chance to do those since December. So all of that out of the way, I've been pretty busy today. I hadn't actually picked a puzzle to do first, so let me have a look at the bucket. I just added some stuff. There was this Propellers puzzle by Nordy that caught my eye on Logic Masters. So I think we're going to start off with that. Let me load that up. Uh-oh. Ah, there we go. I'm going to message Nordy here. All right, let me, where's my screen? There it is. All right. Uh, yeah, this looked pretty cool. Uh, so, this is sort of a build your own killer. Um, normal Sudoku rules apply, and then we have these gray dots. And each gray dot represents a propeller line, which is a 3-length straight line that is centered on the dot, where the digits on the line add to the number that is given. Welcome, Mavir. Let's see, is Nordy... I haven't heard back from Nordy. So we need to come up with a bet tree. This is supposed to be pretty approachable, Mavir. This is listed as 3 stars. Let's see, is there any cell that cannot be reached by a propeller? This cell cannot be reached by a propeller. So I think we'll go with that as our bet tree, or maybe this cell. Oh, link, right, link. There you go. And update my stream description. Somehow it's been like 5 days since I've streamed and I've forgotten how to do all of this. There we go. Do the rules prohibit overlapping lines? Line segments do not cross, overlap, or share cells with each other. So yes, these lines can't overlap. So we have to look at where that forces things. I think, whoops, what just happened there? Ah! Man, my keypad is just being wacky. But I think we got it. So the 2 6s definitely look important. Let's see. And the 3 digits along a line segment can't repeat. So that means around these 6s, we're going to need 2 1s, 2 2s, and 2 3s. Does that mean we're going to need like this cell and this cell? Because, yeah, if one of these is vertical, then the other one has to be vertical. And now we have 4 cells from 1, 2, 3. And that can't happen. And if this one is, and neither one of them can be horizontal. And if this one is diagonal this way, then this one is boxed in. So So then this one is forced to do that, and now this one is forced to do, whoops, is forced to do that. So all of these cells are from 1, 2, 3. Jim, they can't be vertical because each of these lines is going to add to 6. And if they're vertical, then suddenly we have 4 cells in box 2 that that have to be from 1, 2, 3. Just heard a really weird noise. Don't know what that was. Now this 7. The 7's interesting. It can't be vertical. Yeah, some people are looking at this. If this is vertical, we have no fill for this cell. And this can't be horizontal, or we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 quintuple. So this one has to go this way. And these are from 1, 2, 4. Now this 13 is penned in. It can only go this way. MicroStudy claims that the bottom 7 has to be horizontal, but I don't see why it couldn't be diagonal like this. Couldn't there? Oh. Yes. I totally missed that. Garion asks why no 3 on the 7 diagonal. It's because these digits can't repeat, Garion. But this 13 certainly could go this way. It just needs to go diagonally one way or the other. Yeah, let's see. Am I showing the rules? Yeah, I'm showing the rules. J40 says row 3, column 6 is the same as row 4, column 4. Yes, okay. So that, we use the web browser version, Mivir. Oh, we want to subcolor all of these 1, 2, 3s. Is this what it is suggested we do? I screwed with my colors. I need to reset them. So this has to be red. And this isn't red or yellow, so it's blue. And so this must be yellow. So that's the point. This sees a 1, 2, 3 triple. That was J40's spot. Very nice. So this sees red, blue, and yellow. So this is not a 1 or a 2, it's a 4. Which is going to give us more stuff. But first off, Zach needs to do his 4 dance. Come on out, Zach. Woohoo! All right, so neither of these are 4. So in fact, this is yellow and this is blue. And so yellow and blue aren't 3. So red is 3. Wait. What did I do? People are claiming that I didn't do that right. No, that was right? Okay. People... Okay. All right. So... Right, where is... If we ask where this 7 is getting a 4, it can't get it in this column, it can't get it in this box, and it can't get it here because that runs into the 10. So one of these is the 4 for the 7 dot. Ah, right. This is a 4 blue yellow thing. So this digit is definitely blue. And then we need a yellow. Ah, that's the point. That's the point. We can't put a yellow here, and this needs a yellow on it. So we have to put the yellow here, which means this is the 4. And we can draw a little line here. Let's see, this can be... These can be green and those can be yellow. Right. Gary in with a good spot that this certainly can't be horizontal. So it does take a digit from row 3, and that digit is at least a 4. And this can't be a 3, so it is 1 or 2, and it's yellow. which is going to make one of these blue, I guess. So it doesn't go diagonally this way. Wait, does it? It doesn't need both. Sorry, it doesn't need both 1 and 2 on it. It can have a 3 instead. All right. So I think these could both be diagonal like that, or they could both be vertical like that. J40 points out that this can't take 2 cells from box 5 because they would have to be at least 5 and 6, and you've already broken the total. So this 10, in fact, is diagonal, which means this 18 is also diagonal. And this is at least 5. So certainly the rest are from 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, now this is stuck. MicroStudy points out that we already have a 1, 2 in column 5. So this is 3 or 4, and this is at least 5. So this is actually blue. So now this digit is at least 3. And this digit is at least 5. And there's only one way that works out. Or no, it's at least 4. So we have a little bit of freedom. But this can now only be 4 or 5. And this can only be 3 or 4, I think. Welcome, Lakia. How can this be 4? Oh yeah, 4, 1. And then we'd have to repeat the 4, or 4, 2, and then we'd need a 3. So yeah, this can't be 4. It is a 3. And by Sudoku, this is a 4. This is a 3, and these add to 6, and we don't know what way yet. Oh, and we get a 3 by Sudoku, points out Ambrose. That's true. 3s do have a color. Welcome, Kodak. It's being pointed out by Todd that that if this were diagonal, then this would be minimum, because these can't be 1 or 2, so this would be minimum 3, 4, 5, which is already way too big. So this is just horizontal. Yeah, this is a really great puzzle. Right. I meant to note that this has to be quite low. So this is 5 or 6. Lower than 5 is not available, and greater than 6 blows us up. Garion wants us to look at the 18 diagonal. And I want to understand Carl's point. So if this is a 1, if this is a 1, this is a 2, then we'll have to go 4, 5. But if this is a 1, then this needs to be 5, and we have 2 5s in this column. So yellow, we now know, is 2. And that's a 4. That's a 1. Right, blue is 1. Yeah, now we right, nothing on here can be smaller than 5. So 5, 6, 7 is the minimum, but 5, 6, 7 is 18. That was Garion's and Amy's point. So now we have a 5, 6, 7 triple in box 5. So these are just 8 and 9. Sayori asks, where do 1 and 2 go in box 1? And they go here by Sudoku. So, where does 1 go in column 4? You can't put it on a 20. So 1 is in one of these. So in particular, the 20 is not vertical. This, just by geometry, this. Well, let's see. Right. 22. 4, 8, 9 is only 21. So this can't reach up to row 5 at all. So it's just horizontal. That is Garian's point. And that's going to get us. So so it's going to have, for the row, we know it has 8 and 9 on it. So just by math, it also has to have a 5 on it. So these are 5, 8, 9. And now that's a 6 and that's a 7. That's a 5. That's a 6. These are 7, so that needs to be a 3. Very nice. Yeah, as a bunch of people have said that row 6 gets us a ton of stuff. Right. We can't have a 3 on the 10 over here. 3 is red. So these are minimum 1, 4, 5, but that is 10. And we know the order like that. So that actually places a 1 down here. We haven't placed 2, and we can't put it on the 20, so it goes here. That was ELOSF's point. So Sayori points out that This is getting pinched in all sorts of interesting ways. That it needs to have a 1 or 2 on it. Otherwise, it's min 3, 4, 5, which is too much. And if it has a 1 or 2 on it, it can't have a 3 on it anywhere, because these cells can't be 3, and these cells can't be 3. So it's going to have to be 1, 4, 5. So this is a 4 or a 5. It's a 4. Oh yeah, where else is the 4 going? Nowhere. Right. We have a 4 looking in here. So this 13 is 3, 4, 5, but that's already min 3, 4, 5 just by Sudoku, but that's already 12, so it is actually 3, 4, 6. And the 4 is going to go in row 1 in one of these cells. But not that one. So this is the 4, and now we know how the 13 goes. We're going to need a 3 and a 6 like that. Can draw this line in. Where does 1 go in box 7? Points out MicroStudy. It can't go on the 20. So it must go here. Ones are blue, by the way. And so that gives us a 2 and a 1 here. And this needs to be 1, 4, 5. So it's that. And we get another line here. Whoops. We only have 7, 8, 9 left in this column. Garion says we can finish the 3s, which I believe. So that's a 3. So that's a 3. So that's a 3, and that's probably all of them? Yeah. And it is reported that we can also finish 2s. Right. So 2 not on the 20, so it's here. And then it's here. Oh, and my 1 is blue again. If the 18 dot is diagonal, then it can't be low enough. Be minimum 5, 7, 8. Right. 5 could only go here. And this can't be a 6. So that does make it min 5, 7, 8. So it's actually horizontal. That's kind of wild. And is min 5, 6, 7. Nice. So where is 6 going in box 2? Yep, it goes here. Where are we placing 5 in row 1? It goes here, points out Garion. And I can place the 7 apparently here. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So this is only 6. Right, and now this just has to go like this. Hi, Screaming Ice Cube. Right, we only have 4 and 5 left in the box. If we put a 4 here, then this has to be a 10. So this is a 5. And now just by math, we know this is a 9. That's not a 9, that's not a 5. Seven, 8, 9 left in this column. I'm really reluctant to mark until I can draw a line through this. And I'm sure I can. So it has to take something from this column. So 1, 2, 3. Where does 4 go in this column? It goes here. And then the other thing left in the column is 8, 9. So this is an 8, 9 pair. So 8, 9, 4 is too much. So this is going to be diagonal. And we get our last propeller. Oh, at some point we ended up with an 8, 9 pair here, so that's a 5. Ah, yeah, what? This is 4, these have to be 16, and they can only do that by being 7 and 9. And now I've 9 and 8, and 9 and 8, and 8, and 9, and now we can just mark. 7 and 6, and 8 and 7, 9, 9, 8, 9, 5, 8, 7, 6, 7, 9, 8, 6, 7, and 5. Very nice. Great puzzle. Congratulations to any 5 betters. Let's see. Our first digit was a 4 and our bet digit was a 5. Let me write that down. Yeah, beautiful rule set, beautiful puzzle. Hi Panthera, how are you doing? Excellent setting. Very nice. Very, very beautiful puzzle, Nordy. All right. We will move on to another puzzle. Yeah, you just missed it, Nordy, but it was a great puzzle. We just finished. All right. Hop back in here. There was this ICHTUES that caught my eye. So, yeah, I think we'll do this one. Interrobang by ICHTUES. Let me send them a message. And links. And update stream description. I'm supposed to look at the picture that Math Pesto sent on Discord. Let's see. Very nice. The Sudoku gang. That is Woofer, Math Pesto, Tallcat, and Mormogli. Tallcat is tall. All right, very nice, very nice. So let me fix this now. Zero out of 10, tall cat, not a cat. Well, how do you know? All right, so we have this interesting constraint here. Gray lines are palindromes. So that digit is the same as that digit is the same as that digit. And then we have these quad sums things where in the cells surrounding one of these circles, 3 of the digits add to the 4th digit. And we don't have any restrictions on repeating digits, and yeah. So there's so which one of these is the sum digit here? Bet cell. We are just going to sneak a bet cell right here. So obviously Garion has a good point that I will come to in a moment. Obviously, these aren't the sort of virtual circle in this arrow. So either this is or this is. But I don't think this can be. Well, like, let's minimize this. Like, if this were 1 and this were 2, then that would be 4. That's 4. And now this would be the sum of 4, 4, and 1. So that's 9, and that's 9. And what on earth is this? That's it's not really bifurcating. It's just a thing. So the point is, this has to be the circle in this virtual arrow. But yeah, as Alan says, it's exploring. All right. Right, we need to put 6, 7, 8, and 9 in this box, and Okay. The only thing that um, I wonder about is why the 6 can't be on the 9 sum. Uh, does that break the rest of the sums? Apparently, bifurcation is now called meringue, which reminds me of my high school calculus class when at some point the students decided that instead of, no, it wasn't calculus, it was my high school algebra class. The students decided that they would refer to choose notation as guacamole notation. Um, hey, welcome, Zeta Math. So Garion argues that even if there was a 9 equals 126, there would have to be a 6 equals 123. And I'm not sure how I can see that without meringuing. Um, uh, I know this is probably like the point of this puzzle. Uh, is what happens in box 1. Um, but right, 7, 8, and 9 definitely have to be sums. Sum digits. So they can't be part of each other's sums. So 7, 8, and 9 all go in the corners. That much is certainly true. Whoops. Could 9 be in the middle with 2 sums to it? That, well, so like, do this arrangement where this is a double circle, is what we're saying? That So right, 1 has to be in the 8 sum. It has to be in the 7 sum. And it has to be in one of the 9 sums. So if we really do have this arrangement, or vertically flipped, then 1 certainly has to be in the middle because it's in 3 of the sums. And the point is, even if we somehow, whatever, this doesn't work, but even if we had 4 sums, although I'm starting to meringue to the idea that we can't have 4 different sums. The point is that 3 of them still need a 1, at least 3. So I think meringuingly we get that this digit has to be a 1. I think I'm satisfied with that. So we get to bring in Zach for our 1 dance. Woohoo! Wee! Woohoo! All right, so can we prove that there aren't 4 sums? Garian says we can prove it with math. Yeah, I'm a little, that might be what ICHTUES intended. But it is terrifying. Okay, so Garian argues that these would be 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which are in 2 sums each. So we have 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, which is 14, times 2 is 28, and then 1 counted 4 times, that's 32. But the sum of 6, 7, 8, and 9 is only 30. So that doesn't add up. I believe this is Garian's point. is that if we add this up one way, we get 30, and if we add it up the other way, we get 32, and so this can't work. So I agree with that. Which means we do have the situation of 9 in one of these opposing a 7-8 pair. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. So whatever digit goes here, oh, why can't it be horizontal? Right. Yeah, one of these arrangements. That's true. So all we know is that 9 is in one of these, and it's got to have something to do with what goes on in columns 3 and 4. Is there some kind of parity argument we can make about these things? Since this is going to be okay. Kurabon says the 4 corner digits in any case are 5, 6, 7, and 8. I kind of believe that, but I want to look down here first. So like these have an even sum. Yeah, that's probably right. I will if I run out of other things to do, I will come back and prove that. So if let's say this is parity purple. These are even, so this is also parity purple, so that's also parity purple. And yeah. Right. One of these is the sum. And so this is, and so these two have to be the same parity. So Yeah, these digits can never be higher than 4. I agree with Panthera there. So, so what happens if we make these 4? Then we're gonna have to make that 1 and that 9. I'm meringuing again. And so these would be 1, and now this has to be 6, but it can't be. So, whoops. So these certainly can't be 4. Can they be 3? Oh, wait. So, the point is this being the sum and that being a 2. That does work. And that would be an arrow bulb. And then that would be a 2. And that would be a 5. What breaks? Oh, so the point is that arrangement is the only one that works? So, are we saying that this breaks if it's not 1? Yeah. If this is If this is 2, then one of these needs to be at least 5, and it can't be. So, in fact, these are 1s. Is that right? Hang on. If this is 2, then the smallest we can put is 1, and then the sum blows up. So the middle ones are 1s. Okay. None of these are 1. And then what are these? They're going to have to be 2 and 4. So there's no 3s in these either. And so these are 5 and 9. So the point is that these ones look to look right, especially to this one. Right. So these digits all see each other. So these have to be 2, 3, 4, 9. This one can't be 9 or we would have trouble. And this palindrome also sees a 2 in one of these cells. So it can't be 2 either. And if it's 4, then you go 4, 4. But then these can't be, this can't have a 1 on it, so you're blown up. So the palindrome just must be a 3. Right. There's already a 4 in this box just by Sudoku. That's easier. Okay, so see, this can't be 1, 2, or 3. Oh, this is going to have to be the circle, I see. And so that's going to have to be a 2. And that's the circle, and it adds up to 8. And so that's an 8. And that 2 is giving us our 4s and 9 and our 2s and 5. Yeah, this 8 is a double circle. We definitely... Let's see, these... Now, what is this sum? This can't be 2 or 3. And this can't be 2 or 3. So this sum is going to have to be 1, 3, 4. So these are a 1, 4 pair. Oh, and we also get this resolved. Okay, now I think we probably have to come back to this. We know the 7 and the 8 are in corners. We know the 9's not. And the 9 is going to have a 6 on it, which is going to have to be in a corner. Since it certainly can't be shared. 6 can be in the... 6 can't be in the 7 or 8 sums, can it? But... No, 6, 1, 2 is 9. So... So 6 has to be in the 9 sum, and... Oh, can't. I see. Typo. And so the last digit here, the only one I'm having trouble seeing is that 5 has to be, so 5 can't be shared. Well, D-Web with a good point. So the 5 can't be shared because what? Is it just math? Okay, well, we know there's a 7 in the corner, and we know it's not here, as pointed out. Garion has it. And Kurabon. They both have it. Since the 2 is in the 9 and the 7 sum, so it can't also be in the 8 sum. So 5 can't be shared. So these are 5, 6, 7, and 8. We know 7 isn't here because that would require this to be a 2 or a 4, and it can't be. And this can't be a 9, is the point. This can't be 5 because that can't be 5. I'm going to have to take a really quick break here. I will be right back. All right, welcome back. I am refreshed. So, we are asked what this can be. So let's write in what these cells are. These are 2, 3, 4, and 9. And this one can just only be a 3. And that's going to help us out a lot. Thank you, Andrew. So 3 is going to be part of the 6 sum. So 6 is not over here. And 3... Let's see. There is no 6 sum. That's right. And 3 is not part of any 9 sum. So yeah, so this is not 9. Oh, 3 is part of a 9 sum. Wait. I'm very confused. I think I may have taken 6 out of here incorrectly. I think I screwed up. I did something wrong. Oh. Sorry, so this is going to have to be 8 with 1, 3, and 4 is the point. I see. And the 7 needs the 4. Good point, Carl. So that's 7, that's 2. That's 9. That needs to be 6, and that needs to be 5. And we have completed box 1. Whew! Okay, we meringued our way there. So that's an 8. So we need an 8 in one of these cells. So this digit has to be from 748. Ah, so it's a 7. Beautiful, beautiful. And this has to be from 5, 6, 9. And it's not a 9. The question is, where does 9 go in column 6? Looks like only here. Yes. Where do 1 and 4 go in box 4? Not in these cells, not in these cells, and not in this cell. So these are 1 and 4, which dislodges an 8 corner mark, so the bet tree is an 8. Congratulations to any 8 betters. See, did I happen to write down what our first digit was? I think it was a 1. I did write that down. So the bet tree is an 8. So I know Ranksk will have won this. Ranksk always goes for 8. So congratulations, Ranksk. Ah! MicroStudy points out that these 3 boxes are actually roped, because if you look where 9 goes in this box, it's here, but now we have roping. So then we know these are 3 and 5, and we know the order. And these are 6 and 7. And that's a 5. These are 3 and 8, and we still know the order. And here we have 2, 6, and 7. We know where the 2 goes. Ah. And the point is, this digit has to go down here, but it can't be 3 and it can't be 9, so it's 2. That was Todd's point. So 7 is vertical here, so in this box it goes here, so that gives us our 6 and our 7. And now we need a 7 down here by Sudoku, and now we need a 7 here. Hey, welcome, Ace of Spades. Yeah, by Sudoku, where does 9 go in row 7? It goes here. Kurban asks for... Oh, Kurban retracts. Yeah, where does 7 go in row 7? Asks MicroStudy. And it's here, so that's a 6. And now we get a 7 here. Oh, I guess we already did. 6 is vertical in box 5, so box 8, it goes over here. And now that's a 5. And so we need a 5 over here. I think we can probably just about mark at this point. Yeah, I think we can mark. Yeah, once we got box 1, it just kind of all fell apart. So we get a 3 here. 1, 6, 8, 3. 1, 4 pair gives us a 6. 6, 6, 6. One 4 pair here gives us a 3. That's true, Garion. Garion reminds me I can mark to get rid of red, but I like to feel like I'm doing something. Now we got a 1, 4 here, so that's a 9 and that's a 5. So that's a 4. So we get 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4. Six here. 9, 6, 8, 4. 1, 2, 9, 8, 2, 3, and a 1. Very nice. Mathy puzzles are often, I don't know, I think it's easy for me for a mathy puzzle to be a little unsatisfying, but I think this one was a lot of fun. It was challenging and had some neat deductions going on here, neat deductions about this arrangement of things. Yeah, I like that a lot. Thank you, ICHTUES. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Moving on. Let's see. I recently did a ZegreS thermo I really enjoyed, so let's do another one. Let's do Steppin Out. All right. So normal Sudoku rules apply in this puzzle, and digits increase along a thermo from the bulb to the tip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to good lift this thermo to start. Oh, I did that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I think I just... There we go. That's what I did wrong. Bet tree. Let's throw a bet tree up here. Welcome, Sergey. Well, I enjoyed your last thermo that I did so much. I wanted to do another one. I saw this one, it caught my eye, so let's do it. Do you have a recommended bet cell? Is this an okay bet cell? Row 9, column 9. So we are going to move our bet cell here. So feel free to change your bets. Andrew says, where does this cell go in box 5? So if we look at this cell, it doesn't go here, doesn't go here, doesn't go here. Not there, not there. So green is vertical. One of these is green. Ah, right. And if we make this purple and ask where it goes, it's the same cells. So this is actually a green-purple pair. And I guess we can ask the same question about this. Guess all we know is it's in one of these cells. Mehdi says this can't be an 8. So that would put a 9 here. Ah, and then where would it go in box 5? It would have to go here, and that then we'd have 2 9s in the column. So I agree green is not 8. And right, if purple is 2, it's going to put 2 1s next to each other. So same thing going on. And if this can't be 8, we can't have 7, can't have 6, can't have 5. Ah! And can't have 4, and can't have 3, and so so we get Zach. Very cool. Another great break-in from ZegreS. So we get our 3 dance. Do 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 woo do 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 wah do 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 yahoo do 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 wee doop doop doop. And that is going to ripple back up 5, 6, 7, and that's an 8 or a 9. And now we know these are a 3, 7 pair. I think we probably don't need the coloring anymore. Whichever one of these is a 3 is definitely going to pair with a 1 or a 2 in these cells. And so between these, we have a virtual 1-2 pair. And between these, we have a virtual 8-9 pair. For Yeah. So this is at least 3, and this is at most 7. So this is like 3. Ah. So like 7, 6, 3, or this is at most 3 and at least 3. So that is a 3. And that's a 4 or a 6. But this is at least 6. So it's a 7. Very nice. Whoops. Apparently Chameleon just updated. Yeah. Oh, that's right. This is the update where now uh, you can select some cells and only the selected cells get marked. So yeah, Jim points out that we can only put 3 in these cells. Mehdi says this can't be a 7. So that makes that an 8 and that a 9. And that's a 9. Oh, that's really cute. Oh, I love that. So if you got 9s looking into box 6, eliminating these cells, you can't put a 9 partway along a thermo, so 9 just has no place in box 6. That's a beautiful spot to Mehdi and a beautiful setting from ZegreS. So that's a 3 and that's a 7. That's an 8 or a 9. That's a 1 or a 2. That it was an amazing spot. Seven can only go in one of these. 1, 2 pair in box 2, points out Carl. Have to go here. And this digit, where does it go in box 2? Only up here. Ah, so what's left in box 2? It's 4 and 6, but so that has to be 6, that has to be 4. J40 asks where... Ah, yeah. The other of 1 and 2 is in... Here's a 1 and 2. The other of 1 and 2 is here. Where does this digit go in row 5? Not this far along a thermo, and not here, because that would require another 1 or 2 here. So this is a 1 or a 2. And then we get to do the same argument with this 8, 9. The other one is here. So where does it go in row 5? Not here, because that's broken, and not here, because then you'd need another one and you haven't got it. So that's that 8, 9. Now this 1, 2 has to go in one of these cells. MicroStudy asks where we're putting 6 in row 5. Ah, that's a good point. One of these is 1, 2, so the bulb is always 1, 2. Okay, apparently I'm supposed to do some coloring. Let's give this a try. So that'll be a purple 8, 9. This will be a green 8, 9. So that's purple. Ah, yeah, if we put a 6 here, that's the point. If we put a 6 here, we don't have a 7 in the box, so we need 2 8, 9s, but we can't have 2 8, 9s. So 6 in the row goes over here, and 4 in the row goes here. J40 with the interesting spot that purple in box 6 goes in one of these cells. Well, that's not far enough along a thermo. And if purple goes here, then green would have to go here and repeat in the row. So this is actually purple. Carl wants to do some reasoning about 1, 2s, so we should probably color 1, 2s. We know that's the same as that. Carl says row 6, column 4. We know it's the same as... yeah, we can't have any... where does blue 1, 2 go in box 6, I think is a question. These are all too far along a thermo. That's too far along a thermo. So blue is here, and that's going to resolve our 1, 2s. So blue is here, and it has to be a 2. So that's a 2. These are 1s. And that's a 1. And that's a 1, which is yellow. This is a 3 or a 5. And it's not a 3. We've got a 3 in the box, so that is a 5. Oh, where are we putting 3 in this row? Here. That's Carl's point. Where are we putting green in box 6? It's got to go wait, got to go one of these places. But where's it going in row 4? It goes here. Yeah. That's Carl's point and Jim. Yep. Yeah, we can write down what these are. That's true. So these are 2, 3, 4, and 7. Clearly that's not a 2. And that's also not a 4, breaks the thermo, so that is a 7. And if this were a 4, we'd put a 6 here. So the bulb is a 2, that's a 4. Thank you, Carl. And the question is, what's this? And it's only a 4. So that's a 3. MicroStudy with a cute spot that this can't be a 5 because this can't be 2, 3, or 4. And so that breaks this thermo. This can't be a 5 because we wouldn't have anything to put here. So that's a 5. Mehdi points out that 4 in column 6 is going the same places that 3 is. Yep, 4 is pinched in here too, so that's actually a 3-4 pair. Let's see, one of these is going to be a 1. J40 says this is a 7. It's not a 6. It's not a 5. And if it was a 4, this wouldn't have any value. So it is a 7. That's wacky. And Carl says we know what... yeah. Buckgrass, where are we putting 1 in column 6? It goes there. So that's yellow and that's blue. Andrew points out that 4 in box 1 just by Sudoku goes here. And we have pairs here, so this is a 2-5 pair, and we certainly know the order. And 5 in box 5, and this is green. So Carl points out this can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 for sure. And if it's 6, there's nowhere to put 6 in box 6. So this is 7, 8. Which means this is at least 8, so it's green. And so this is the 6. Right, we only have 7, 8, 9 left in column 4. So this has to be at least 8, so it's purple. And let's fill in column 5. We have 1, 6, 8, and 9 left. And the question is, what can this be? It certainly can't be 8 or 9, and it can't be 1, so it's 6. It's MicroStudy's point. And Afraid Not. Ah, this is at least 6, but it can't be 7, 8, or 9, so it's 6. Spot to J40. Let's see. Need a 6 here, 6 here, 6 here. Is that all our 6s? Yes. Welcome back, Ambrose. See, we need a 3 in one of these cells. Oh, or could 3 go here? Never mind. Row 7, column 7. Says Afraid Not. It's not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So it is a 1. Very nice. Ah, yes, this certainly can't be a 9, is David's point. Yep. 7 in column 3, says Mehdi. It goes here, so that's an 8, which resolves green and purple. So 8 is green. That's a 7. That's a 9. It's purple. Purples are 9. That's a 1, 7. And I think at this point we can mark. Let's see. Did we get the rest of the 9s? Get one here. Let's try the selective mark feature. Oh, it didn't work. Interesting. Oh, right. I haven't refreshed the page since I loaded that. Yep. That's why it didn't work. Thank you, Sergey. It was a great puzzle. Let's see. Got to make sure I color. 9s are purple. 8s are green. 9s are purple. It's a 3. That's a green 8. 4. Blue 2. Oh, that 2 is blue. That's a 5. Let's see. I have uncolored 2s. I must have uncolored 1s. Three, 7, 2, which is blue. I think we've got all our coloring. And the bet cell is a 3. Congratulations to any 3 betters. And beautiful puzzle. Beautiful puzzle, Sergey. Absolutely loved it. Congrats, Ace of Spades, on your bet tree win. Yeah, that was fantastic. Oh, and we got a 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the corner, and that's 3 in the spotlight, losing its religion. I haven't actually heard this song. Uh, I like the kinds of music I've actually heard are like, it's a very strange sort of mix. It's not like REM was like not of my generation. I just uh spent my childhood not listening to popular music. Uh so uh yeah. Uh Isabella, I will do your puzzle the next time I stream. It's probably a little late uh for it today. But um but I will do it next time. Uh I should probably switch over to 6x6s for now. We've got half an hour left in the stream. So let's see what we've got. I like this, I like the look of this MicroStudy palindrome crop key. So let's do that. Paste in our rules. Oh, I never put in the ZegreS one. Okay. Godzilla Wept. These are palindromes and digits along separated by a white dot are consecutive, digits separated by a black dot are in a ratio of 2 to 1. So let's see, these are the same digit, these are the same digit, these are the same digit. Where does yellow go in this box? It goes here. These are the same digit. And these are the same digit. So these are not the same digit, so this is a sequence of 3. Purple in this box is here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we actually have an uncolored color. Which is this, right? This can't be yellow, can't be purple, can't be red, can't be blue. Oh, it could be orange. Can red be yellow? That's a excellent question. It could be. David Ratner donates to the fund to get acquainted with REM. I will listen to some REM this evening in your honor, David. Thank you. You get a donation dance. Woo! Waha! That is my motivation to listen to some REM. This Garion says this sequence of white dots all see the black dots. Yes, this sees all 3. Oh, they all see this black dot. So this certainly can't be 1, 2, 3. And they can't be 2, 3, 4, because then you'd have to repeat the 2. So these are definitely from 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's not 3 or 6. Oh, wait. That could be 3 or 6. Oh, wait, no. These aren't the same. That can't be 3 or 6. Where does blue go in column 3? It's one of these. Black dot in box 3 can't be 2, 4. Oh, J40 with the spot is that these aren't the same digit we know. Oh, right. Blue goes here just by Sudoku. But these aren't the same digit, so this has to be a sequence of 3. So it is 1, 2, 4 with 2 in the middle. And so that's a 2. If purple is 4, then oh, 2 in box 4 points out Jim just goes here. But if purple is 4, yeah. One of these has to be a 4, and they all see purple. So purple is actually 1. That's 4. Jim points out we get a 2 here. Yeah, one of these is a 2. So these are from 1, 2, 3. That's not 1. This sees all the white dot digits. That's true, so it's certainly 3 or 6. Yeah. Alan with the spot that these two we know are the same digit, and that digit can't be 4. So that is a 5. These are a 4 and a 6, and it goes that way. Yellow is 3. 4 is orange. Yeah, we know 6 is blue. Thank you, Ambrose. Right. Garion with the spot that this is on the palindrome, and it's that. So it can't be 2, it's 3, and that's 2. 3 is yellow. And so that's yellow. This is blue. That's a 5. Oh, we only have 1 3 left, so we do. And now we can have Mark take us home. 1, which is purple. 4, which is orange. 4 is orange. 5, orange. 6, 2 doesn't have a color. 1 is purple. That's 5. That's 5. And that is a blue 6. Very nice. Thank you, MicroStudy. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoy palindrome. I'm glad I've done 2 palindromes today. I like palindrome. And that was a palindrome with a lot of fun geometry. Okay, let's hop back over to our 6x6 room, see what else is here. There's this J. Dyer thermo Renbon, but that looks possibly a little I see MicroStudy has reacted with exploding head. Let's see. I did that one. How about this? Oh, I have no doubt it's a great puzzle, MicroStudy, and I'm sure we'll get to do it at some point. No, Ambrose. I think there aren't going to be any more Fog of War puzzles until a week from today. And we are accepting new Fog of War submissions until 6 days from now. So let's see. I'm going to do this perladel thermo puzzle, and our second pure thermo of the day. Whoops. Ah. No. Disaster. There we go. All right. So we get to good lift these straight off. And this digit sees almost this entire thermo. Oops, forgot about that one. Bulb in box 3. Oh, the tip? I can mark these 1-2s in columns 1 and 6. Ah, yeah. These are the same digit. That's the point. And so this is the other 1-2. This could be the purple 1-2. Right, this can't be 1. It could be 2. It can't be 3 or 4, since it sees those in the row, and it can be 5 or 6. I don't immediately know, Daniel, why this couldn't be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Both thermos always go up by 1. So where does this digit go? In box 1. Not here in any case. So this digit definitely goes in these cells. Yeah, Zeta on the confusing account. Right, this can't be green. That's the point. That's the point. Okay. So it's that. So these are actually 5s. So that's a 4 and a 5. 3, 2, and 1. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So those are just now completely forced. And then I think we're just basically done. Because 2 has to go here. Let's see. Yeah, this sees everything. Let's just, I think we got the point of the puzzle. That was very cute. 6, 1, 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, 4, 3, and 5. Yeah, that was really cute. I think we'll do one more. I think we'll do one more 6x6 and then call it there. This, yeah, let's do this Daniel Silverstone factor lines puzzle. What about my necklace, Glum Hippo? By Kinnison and Sean. Hey Derek, how's it going? So, I don't know that there's a story behind it, Glum Hippo. Glad you like it. digits are... Yeah, who's Sean? Daniel. We have our digits in a ratio of... Thank you, Glum Hippo. I have had this for 12 years now. Yep. All right. So any group of 3 digits along a factor line must be different from one another and have one digit which is a factor of the other two. Okay. Does that mean if one of them is a 1, we just get it for free? See, these are all in a row. So these are just automatically 1, 2, 4, and the 2's in the middle. This is a 1, 4 pair, and now we know these are a 3 and a 6. Andrew with a good point that 5 on a line definitely needs a 1. So these are from 1, 2, 4. And there's definitely a 2. That's also 1 or 4. This is a 3, 6. If row 1, column 3 were 5, that's true. We do need to put a 5 in this box. And Garion points out that if this is a 5, then you'd have 2 completely separate groups of 3 with a 5 in them. And that doesn't work in this puzzle. So we need a 5 here. Ace of Spades also points out that there's a 5 by Sudoku here, which means that must be a 5. Which means we need a 1 on this line, so it has to go here, and that's a 4, and that's a 1, and that's a 1. That's not a 1. We need a 5 in, or we need a 1 in this group, so it goes there. That's not a 1. This is a 2, 4 pair. This is a 3 or a 6 to complete the box. Where does 5 go in box 4? Not on the line. That's very cute. Because we would have to put a 1 in one of these cells, and we can't. So that's a 5. J40 wants us to just write out what these cells can be, and they are 2, 3, 4, and 6. But the point is, if we have 6 over here, we have 2, 3, 4 here, which is not a valid factor line. So that is a 3. That's a 6. These are 2, 4, and 6. Andrew points out that we can place 5 in box 6 by our same 5, 1 logic. So that's a 5, and now that's a 5. And these are 1 and 3. So this one's only 2 or 6. Ah, 4 by Sudoku in box 4. So that's a 4 there. So get a 4 in one of these. We can do, Carl points out, we can do our same thing of writing in candidates for the row and saying if this is a 6, this is 2, 3, and we have 2, 3, and 4 next to each other on a line again, which still doesn't work. So that's a 3. That's a 2, 6 pair. That's a 3. That's a 6. Funny how we have this deadly pattern that I think is going to be decided by this. Which is very cute. So we can't put a 1 on this line, which means we're going to need to be very careful. If we can't have a 1 on it, then can we have a 3 on it? And the answer is no. So none of these can be 3. Well, I mean, specifically, this one can't be 3. So that's 3 and that's 4. And these are 2, 4, and 6. And that gives us 1, 3, 2, 6, 2, 6. And now these see each other, so that can't be a 2. And that gives us the puzzle, I think. Very nice. Very cute. And this can't be 4 because it sees there. 2 deadly patterns in this that were resolved by the rule. That was very cute. I really enjoyed that. I understand the difficulty of coming up with the 9x9. Yes, very cool, Daniel and Sean. All right, so I will certainly be back tomorrow. If you hang out on our Discord, you can find a link to me working on my best of 2022 video. And otherwise, ZetaMath and I will be back together on Friday. We have a very clickbaity thumbnail, but it's not really us competing with each other. It is going to be me solving his students' puzzles, basically. And then the two of us will be back on Sunday as well, along with the illustrious Tall Cat. So, yes, Andrew, it really feels like that way. Coming in 2024, the best of 2022. I'm definitely going to make ZetaMath give me his best of video sooner this year. It's it takes a certain amount of time to get ready, but when it is ready, we will premiere it. I'm hoping it'll be before the end of the month. End of best of 2022 is best done still in January, but we'll see. Yep. So we'll see you again Friday and Sunday, and then we will figure out our schedule going forward from there. I might start streaming sometime like on Mondays or Tuesdays. I'm not sure. But we will see. And yes, I have been woefully lacking in this, but if you've not taken a moment to like the stream, please take a moment to like the stream. And we appreciate everyone who supports us in any way, showing up, hanging out, chatting, subscribing. And we very much appreciate those of you who are able and willing to support us financially. If you want to do so, you can click on the join button down below, or there's a Patreon link in the description. Thank you to everyone who supports us financially, and especially those who support us at the top level, those being David Ratner, Michael O'Connor, Nordy, Franco, Woofer, Andreas, DDX, and Logan Wall. Thank you all for coming, and we will see you soon on the channel. Take care, and bye for now.